Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something super powerful, improving your communication skills. Whether it's with friends, family, colleagues, or even strangers, good communication is essential in every part of life. But it's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it, how you listen, and how you connect emotionally with others. So, if you're ready to transform the way you communicate and build deeper, more meaningful relationships, stay tuned. I'm about to share 7 psychology backed steps that will take your communication skills to the next level. Step 1, understand the power of emotional intelligence. To be a great communicator, you first need to understand the role of emotions in communication. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Research shows that people with high EQ are better at resolving conflicts, expressing empathy, and adapting their emotional context. How to apply it? Before engaging in a conversation, check in with yourself emotionally. How are you feeling? How do you think the other person might be feeling? Tuning into these emotions helps you respond in a way that connects rather than creates distance. Step 2, master active listening. Now, communication isn't just about speaking, it's about listening. Active listening is one of the most important skills for any great communicator. It's not just hearing words, it's about fully engaging with the speaker's message. Studies show that we tend to only remember about 25 to 50% of what we hear. So, active listening helps you retain more information and build trust with the other person. How to apply it: give the speaker your full attention. Show that you're listening by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and asking follow up questions. Avoid interrupting or thinking about your response while they're talking. Really absorb the emotional undertone of their words. Step 3, use I statements to express yourself. When we communicate, we often blame others for how we feel. This can lead to defensiveness and miscommunication. Instead, use I statements, a technique backed by psychologists that helps you take ownership of your emotions and express them in a non confrontational way. Example: instead of saying, "You never listen to me," say, "I feel unheard when you don't respond." This focuses on your emotions and prevents the other person from becoming defensive, which makes for a much more productive conversation. Step 4, be mindful of nonverbal cues. Research shows that nonverbal communication, body language, facial expressions, and tone makes up over 90% of our communication. In fact, the emotional impact of your message can be completely altered by your body language. For example, crossing your arms might signal defensiveness, while an open posture can convey warmth and approachability. Anyway, how to apply it: pay attention to both your and the other person's body language. Are you making eye contact? Are your arms crossed? Are you leaning in or away? Make sure your nonverbal signals match the message you want to convey. And look for subtle cues in the other person's body language um, to gauge how they're feeling. Dive. How to apply it. When someone is speaking, try to really feel what they are feeling. You can say things like, "I can imagine that must be tough," or "That sounds really frustrating." These responses show that you understand their emotions and make them feel heard and validated. Level 1 is to observe your emotions. So if your emotions are raging, emotions are powerful, but they can also cloud your judgment and communication if you don't manage them well. Emotional regulation helps you stay calm, think clearly, and express yourself without letting emotions take over. Studies show that the more emotionally regulated you are, the more persuasive and confident you come across. How to apply it? If you feel your emotions rising, whether it's anger, frustration, or excitement, pause before responding. Take deep breaths or count to 5. This allows you to respond with intention rather than reacting impulsively. Also, practice calming techniques like mindfulness or meditation to stay grounded. 77, practice assertiveness. Assertiveness is about expressing your needs, thoughts, and feelings openly and honestly without being passive or aggressive. Psychology research supports that people who communicate assertively are more respected and experience less stress than those who either suppress their needs or express them aggressively. Um, How to apply it. Be clear about what you want or need from the conversation. For example, instead of saying, I guess it would be nice if we could talk, say, I would really appreciate it if we could talk about this issue. Assertiveness helps you take control of the conversation without overstepping boundaries. So, to wrap it all up, improving your communication isn't just about practicing words, it's about mastering your emotions, understanding others, and creating a genuine connection. Start with these 7 proven steps. Developed emotional intelligence, EQ. Practice active listening. Use I statements. Be aware of nonverbal cues. Build empathy. Regulate your emotions. Be assertive. By practicing these techniques, you'll start to see how much better your conversations become and how much stronger your relationships can be. Uh, Trust me, mastering your communication is a lifelong journey, but every step you take brings you closer to becoming the communicator you've always wanted to be.